All right, first quarter. Boy, Montana sure opened it up there. That was Santa Fe Whips 19, Montana 32 after the first half of the first quarter where it was neck and neck. Montana starting.
I tell you what, yeah, I was all buckled in with my popcorn and ready to check out a game of just, volleying back and forth within a couple of points, but I was not expecting Montana to just come running away with it like that.
Now the Whips, they're going to have to change something here. Hopefully they can. Concali now on the court. Hands off to Thiessen. Running out of time. Defense has been tight. Thiessen from 20 is good. Even under pressure, the Howlers are still scoring.
I tell you what, maybe that's what it is. Maybe you tell the team. I guarantee you, Coach went back and what he said to them was, "Look, boys, y'all are new. You got to prove to them that you deserve to be wearing this uniform, to be
that's what they need
playing in this arena, and this one counts."
That's what they need right there. Godfrey Zinfandel stepping up, got his 8th point for the game. That'll put the Santa Fe Whips at 21. Montana 34.
Really going to want to see the box at the half.
And another new Howler, Adrian McCormick, able to get a basket down low. All these new names on the team. It's crazy.
It's actually kind of hard. Like, it's almost like I have to remind myself who I'm watching.
Yeah, it's just like I have a hard time with McCormick. You see, I'm not watching a Typhoons game, but there he is. Beautiful play. Marvelous job. Excellent job by Godfrey Zinfandel to get another bucket, just dancing his way down in the kennel, twisting around the bodies, getting it right off the hoof.
But it does beg that question, man. If you take a team and then you give them a new manager, a new coach, and 10 new players, how are they still the same team? How are they still the same team? And there's just something there. There's just something in Billings.
Oh, beautiful play there. That play started off with Mitch Ruffcorn making a rebound. Yes, Mitch Ruffcorn making a rebound. Got the ball to Sam Wallace, and Sam Wallace able to connect from just under the hoop. Beautiful job. That'll put the Santa Fe Whips at 25.
All right, slowly climbing back. Because don't get me wrong, I like to see a game. I like it when my boys, go running away with the victory. But it can get a little dull unless there's some spice to it.
The Whips have definitely tightened up their defense here. Again, putting pressure on Thiessen. He misses the shot. We're going the other way. They've tightened up that defense. That's something that they lacked in the first quarter. Trent St. Croix gets a touch.
I was trying to think whether or not to say they needed to tighten up their offense or their defense in the second, and I'm like, well, both, actually.
Yeah, that's it. Got to go hand in hand. Another bucket there. Oh, there you go, and Montana calls a timeout. But Zinfandel able to connect 3 in a row. He brings the Whips up to 27 points. Now it's within single digits, a 9-point game, 27-36 Montana.
All right, guys, you got it down to the singles. You let them feel a little confident. Don't go crazy now. It doesn't need to be that close.
Going to keep Zinfandel out there. He has been on fire here in the second quarter. They need to keep the goat out. Holokai back on the floor.
Come on, Holokai.
Hands off to Brian. Brian inside. Brian with a bucket.
Holokai, you're representing us old men. This is important.
Beautiful job there. Bobby Ray Bryant pushing up against the defense with the one-arm bucket. And then a rebound and a bucket. Excellent job there. Michael Porter responds, missed the first shot, but made his own rebound, turned around inside the kennel, and was able to get it off the wingtip for another 2.
Said it time and again, it's the rebound that's what makes or breaks.
Absolutely. Just watching that ball, you never, ever let your eyes off the ball. Such an important part of the game.
There's a lot of flash and glitz to be the guy that's sinking them from a distance on the first go, but so many games are decided what happens after that.
A little bit of wrestling for the ball there after the missed shot from Bobby Ray Bryan. Michael Porter able to come up with it, and now the Whips with another chance to score and shrink the lead. St. Croix hands off to Wallace. Wallace over to Zinfandel. Zinfandel bounce pass back to St. Croix. Turn around, down low, touch the shot, and that is the first bucket for Trent St. Croix of the 2014 season.
All right, he's finally official now.
He's legit. There you go, the big bear.
I'll tell you what, that was one that, for better or worse, had a lot of pairs of eyes on him.
Absolutely. He's a Of all the characters that have come up this season, he's been one of the largest personalities.
I tell you what, there's an old phrase, and I ain't exactly one to talk about no press is bad press, but homeboy was pushing it a little bit.
Adrian McCormick was able to make another bucket and was able to get another. But then the Whips unable to connect. But then the Howlers restore the double-digit lead.
There we go. Good job.
Another bucket
guys.
by Bryan. Bobby Ray doing great out there,
crushing it out there, and himself is that's I am impressed.
Yes,
I am truly impressed.
And just taking your old role there, being starting point guard for this game.
Yeah, and I tell you what, he's doing damn well with it. I think a lot of the time, you take somebody that, like you said, he'd been the sixth and everything, and you put him up front, and you say, "All right, here's your shot. Prove that you deserve it."
I realize no shoes are involved, but big shoes to fill, figuratively. And but he stepped up. I think that for a lot of young players that would be very intimidating. But here, Bobby Ray Bryan is really showing how deserving he is to be in the league and be in that position.
Absolutely.
And how inspiring it is to see all of these. And there are clearly disadvantages for the sea-based creatures coming into a land-based game like the FBA, like basketball. But man, so many have done so well. We've seen so many new rookies this year. It's great to see it growing in popularity.
Hey, and keep in mind, look who's our old veteran right on the court there.
Yeah, Howlereen, one of the first to bring the sea-based game right here to the FBA. Definitely
That's
inspirational.
Right. Trailblazer, my man.
Santa Fe Whips call a timeout. That was after yet another bucket from Bryan in a 13-point game. Santa Fe Whips 33, Montana Howlers 46, just shy of 6 minutes left in the second.
They need to start scrambling at this point. Santa Fe is in trouble.
Zinedell did anything there, and he was doing so well at the beginning of this quarter, but in that between the last couple of timeouts, hardly even touching the ball.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the one thing I'm noticing about Santa Fe here is they are just all over the place.
Holokai! Yet again!
I don't know why. I just like that as a thing to shout out sometimes.
Holokai?
Just Holokai!
It's good. It sounds good. It's just muscle to that name.
I tell you what, yeah, it does. There's a lot of oomph to it. There's a lot of meat to that name. Comes out of the back of the throat.
Zinedell not able to connect from 21 feet out, and we're going the other way. So yet again, Howlers, they scored once since the timeout, and here they get a chance to score again. Yobaya with the rock, tightly defended. He's almost in the woods. Hands off to Brisbane. Brisbane over to Grandin. Dribbling, running out of time. Tough shot. It's blocked. And that's a shot clock violation. We're going the other way.
Come on. That's that. All right. You know what? Hey, first game, rookie mistakes. No big deal.
There you go. That was the rookie, LaShawn Grandin. He was muscling his way in there. A lot of traffic trying to get his first bucket of the season, but the rookie was overwhelmed by the defense.
That shot clock can get the nerves rattled.
There's a lot of pressure there. No, you're absolutely right. And when you're running out of time, you got to get rid of the ball. It's just it's tough. A lot of tension.
Yeah, what happens, and I've been there more times than I can count. You get there, you have a plan, you have a thing you kind of want to get done, but there's just not quite the space yet. All of a sudden, that shot clock comes on. You go, I gotta do this. I just gotta do something now.
I think that Godfrey Zinedell there just trapped Holokai. Holokai picks up his second personal as Zinedell goes for the big contact of trying to make the 12-foot shot. Doesn't make the bucket, but goes to the line for two. He makes the first. I got to admit, though, shooting from that position with that many bodies, you kind of get the impression Zinedell wasn't even really serious about the shot. He just wanted to draw a foul on Holokai. Maybe they can get him into trouble.
Yeah, sometimes you got to think. You got to think a little outside the box when you get into a clutch like that. Take a gamble on something that you might not do normally.
Yeah, totally. He's made both. That'll put Santa Fe Whips at 35, Montana Howlers 48. Big pass inside, Grandin, and Grandin does get his first bucket of the new season. Beautiful.
I do kind of hope all the rookies get at least one.
Oh, definitely. Got a little chance for everybody. But there was first bucket there with a rookie Badger. Oh, beautiful pump fake inside. Zinedell hooks it over his own horns.
Sadly, I'm noticing a little reliance on old boy there.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be the scoring leader here. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. The Whips are just leaning hard.
A team can't live and die on one player.
Got a 3-second violation here. That's from the Whips. That was a sloppy bit of play. Looks like that was Michael Porter there. With the webbed feet, it's very hard to keep your feet out of the kennel.
Don't be making excuses. We're making excuses for these mooks.
I give the Howlers another chance there. And Bobby Ray Bryan takes the technical, and he makes it, so that'll give. My gosh, there's still 4 1/4 minutes left in the second, and the Howlers already have 51 points.
Like I said, man, I was banking on this being a triple-digit game. I figured both teams were going to make it, but it's looking like Montana's going to run away. At least that's my hope. That is my hope that they can keep this up. We're going to see what happens. Adrenaline wears off a little bit in the half.
Bobby Ray Bryan was not able to connect, tried to do a follow-up basket. Ivor Drake passed inside. It's stolen. We're going the other way. Howlers with it. Bryan gets around Ivor Drake, puts up the shot. No good, but Grandin is there, and Grandin gets another one from the Badger out of Philadelphia.
God, this team. I am floored.
Howlers are just dominating out there. Whips 37, Howlers 53.
See, that was...
Drake from 3. The rookie gets a 3. Ivor Drake has just introduced himself to the FBA by launching one. Oh, he only got 2. He had his toes on the line. They only gave him 2 for that one. Oh, my gosh. I mean, he was just inches.
That was so close.
Yeah, inches. He must have had his toes on the line. I mean, it was from far out. He was wide open. The Tiger was able to connect.
That is always disappointing.
Oh, my goodness. And... Oh. Man, they are getting aggressive out there. Omar Pink just knocked over his defender on his way down the sideline. There's a bucket finally. Whips need that one.
I'll tell you what, you mentioned this a lot, and it's that moral thing, man. Morale. You start getting a team like this, they start feeling good about themselves.
Yeah. No,
you'd be amazed what a team can do just from that.
I think
Meanwhile, I guess that showed you all you needed to do was to get the Howlers to be a nice dominant team is just replace literally everybody.
That's all it took.
All it took was a completely new team management and coach. That was all.
It's remarkable the talent, the teams in the same city.
I don't know how everyone doesn't do that. Have a losing season, just get an entirely new team. Just call them mulligans, start over.
Richard Maxwell finally able to connect there, brings the game within 12. It's Whips 43, Montana 55. 2 minutes left in the second. Pink got a cluster of bodies in front of him. He kicks it out. Deep Woods, Bryan charging in, pushing up against the defense, running out of time. Pink, no good from 22 feet out. Recovered by Safner.
Santa Fe's got to start really putting some oomph into this.
Drake's got the rock. Tiger in the woods. Isolating. Pass inside, finds Chesick. Back to the basket. Chesick hop step in the kennel, puts it up, gets the bucket, and one. Westcott Yobaya with his first personal.
I'll tell you, so what's that, for those keeping it home, what's our current score? Can't see it quite there.
I got to get this equipment fixed, clearly. There we go. Not able to make it a 3-point play there, so it'll be a 10-point game. Santa Fe 45, Montana 55.
As long as we keep that double-digit gap, I'm a happy guy.
Big with a rock. Concali now getting the touch.
There's my boy.
Kicks it out. Rodriguez, the rookie.
Tell you what, you talk a lot about players being said as the second coming of yours truly. That one got a lot. There was a lot of chatter about Concali.
Absolutely. No, it's a very exciting player, very dynamic. Been a little bit quiet here in this game, just saving it up for the second half, I'm hoping. Carter Rodriguez there, the rookie, got a touch, got a shot from 20, but was not able to connect, so he's still waiting for his first bucket.
God, you can hear that crowd.
Safner, no good. Open from 3, but not able to connect. Going the other way, Concali takes it up. Lemon Tamale, I think was the...
Yeah, that's right. Lemon Tamale. It's an easy way to remember homeboy's name.
Omar Pink connects from the corner. Toes on the line. It was only for 2, but that makes it a 12-point game. It's now a 5-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Drake passing Peshke with it. Big Kitty loses it. It's stolen by Obaya.
Oh!
Can't do that, Big Kitty. Shot clock turned off. Last 8 seconds. It's stolen again. Chesick with it. We're going the other way. Ivor Drake's got it. And Ivor takes the shot. It's blocked.